we're just taking a look around.
I'm sorry, what?
We're just taking a look around. Don't touch me.
No, I'm not touching you. I'm just saying you should stay up on this side.
Well, it's not.
It didn't say.
It's not closed, man.
Not up yet. We don't necessarily let people just kind of walk around without.
Yeah, we don't necessarily let people walk around their building.
Well, unless you know who you are. And you're recording me now, right?
Yeah.
Without my permission.
Oh, so do I need... Oh, shucks. Okay, let's restart because I need permission to film first.
Sure.
No, I don't. What's going on, guys? We're at the Rio Vista City Hall in Rio Vista, California, conducting a First Amendment audit with Banana Rana. Let's take a look. Some really nice scenery here. Hopefully it's as nice inside as it is outside. I'm sorry?
Are you recording us?
Yeah.
Why?
Huh?
Why are you recording us?
I don't really feel like answering that question. Thank you, though. Let's just walk away.
That was
Yeah, it wasn't very nice.
that was not nice at all.
I think it was that Karen.
And this is like the help desk.
Yeah. All the lights are off in here.
Hi there.
Hi.
Hi, how's it going? Good morning.
Are you just looking around? You need to. Oh, I see recording. Sorry.
No, we're good. No, you're okay.
No, you're fine. I'm just...
You're a wonderful addition to our sites.
Oh,
Thank you.
Thank you.
She's very pretty. I like her hair.
On your phone and then go home.
I'm just
Thank you.
we should go to the booth lunch.
It's not open yet.
Yeah, I didn't.
Oh, we can see over the top of the door.
Peekaboo.
You can't come in. What's the password?
Open Rio Vista Sesame. So funny.
They're whispering. They're playing the whispering.
Secrets are no fun.
Playing the whispering game. I'd have to get that. They're whispering.
See, they're still whispering right in front of the door, so you can still hear everything they're saying. Like,
Oh my god.
quick exit there. We're okay. You can do your thing. Thank you very much. You're so nice.
They ran
She was
out of
just
their
a-
business license.
She was just explaining that it's a public building, and even though this woman doesn't think we should be recording, that we can.
They ran out of their business license. Section.
I was wondering what an encroachment permit is. Maybe they can help us. Oh, there's no bell. It says ring for service.
The bell's inside.
Ring the...
Try and touch it.
I can't. It won't let me. Hi.
Good morning. Good morning.
Do you know if there's anyone in Public Works? Ma'am? Do you know if there's anyone in Public Works?
There should be.
It says ring the bell, but the bell's on the other side of the glass, so I don't know. I just had a question about some permits.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're so welcome.
little smiley face though. It wants us to touch it.
I can help you guys.
Oh, perfect.
Thank you.
You don't have to go in there to help us. My only question was just about the... Yeah, my only question was, what is an encroachment permit? I hadn't heard of one of those before.
So I just started out in the last few months.
Okay.
I can definitely see if I can grab somebody who can help with that.
Yeah, I just wanted to get an idea of what they might be.
Of what the encroachment permit is?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
I'll go ask.
Thank you.
Oh, here we go. On city streets. So it has something to do with the city streets. Okay. Note, show dimension referenced from code to code returns or from permanent object in vicinity of encroachment. Indicate geographical direction diagram will be attached.
This flag was flown over the U.S. Capitol on June 9th, 1989.
Okay, so my apologies.
It's okay.
My boss is actually in a meeting right now. She should be out within, I'm hoping, the next 30 minutes. And she'll be able to help you guys out with that.
Okay,
Well,
we
that's
can
all
always...
right. I actually found it right here. So it kind of describes exactly it. So it's basically if something could be encroaching on someone else's space, it's to get permission to have it there.
Well, we can look it up online, too.
Yeah.
Are you
Thank
sure?
you.
Yeah, that's okay.
No,
Not a
it's
big deal.
fine. Thank
I just hadn't seen it before, so I was just wondering what it might be.
Yeah,
That's all.
absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I'm new, so
That's okay.
I'm trying to figure
You're very
it out.
helpful. You're much more helpful than they were, because we just went to the window and they told us we couldn't film and they ran away, and then we did the whole, and then they hid. But my camera goes super high, so we could play peekaboo still.
Yeah.
But thank you. I really appreciate
I'll
it.
put it back for you.
Are you sure? Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Thanks so much. Appreciate it.
It's actually really cool because they have the description of it on
Testing.
Oh, wait. Let me record your speech. You have a speech?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
In fact, I can go like this. I would like to say there should be no filming in public. There is an expectation of privacy in public. And don't drink and drive. If you're buzzed, you're drunk. Click it or ticket. No filming in public. Thank you. Oh, we're just taking a look around.
I'm sorry, what?
We're just taking a look around. Don't touch me.
No, I'm not touching you. I'm just saying you should stay up on this side.
Well, it's not.
It didn't say.
Well, not
I know,
closed,
it's just
man.
not up yet. We don't necessarily let people just kind of walk around without.
Yeah, we don't necessarily let people walk around their building.
Well, unless
right?
you know who you are. And you're recording me now, right?
Yeah.
Without my permission.
Oh, so do I need?
So,
Shucks. Okay, let's restart because I need permission to film first.
sure.
No, I don't. And I also wouldn't suggest touching people you don't
No,
know.
I'm not touching you. I'm just.
That's not a good thing to do.
So, what is your name?
I'm me.
And I'm me.
You're what?
She's her.
He's him.
We're
We're
us.
And I'm
We're
me.
together.
Yeah.
What do you do here?
I work here.
What do you do here?
I'm the mayor.
You're the mayor.
Yeah, so if you walked in, you would have saw my picture. Let me show you.
I wasn't looking for your picture.
Okay, well, if you...
Okay.
That's
What's your
fine.
name? What's your name? Mayor
Ron
what?
Cott.
Mayor. Okay.
I did actually see your name on the door.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good.
All right. Yeah. Let's just
That's
be
'cause
a little bit nicer next time, man.
I am nice.
Yeah, you're a mayor. How long have you been mayor here? It's a beautiful entrance, by the way. The
Okay.
sites are gorgeous. How long have you been mayor here?
About 5 years.
5 years, okay. So, as the mayor, you're in charge of the citizenry and working with the city council and making sure that everything runs appropriately for the citizens of Rio Vista and to make sure that their constitutional rights are upheld. And I would think that being the highest seat of government in Rio Vista, that you would understand that we can film in public without someone's permission.
Well, I don't know. I don't know that. I mean, I know it's a public area. You can come in. I don't know if you can film me personally without me knowing about it.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
That's what we're just trying to educate, make sure people know that, especially because
So
you're the mayor.
I would have to talk to our city attorney to find out all those things to see
Yeah.
if it's really appropriate.
Yeah, no. Well, it's a First Amendment right. Our rights are always appropriate. When you sacrifice essential liberty for temporary security, you deserve neither liberty nor security.
Okay.
Awesome.
So what else are you guys doing?
Well, I just wanted to let you know, like, you see how, like, you have no smoking signs, right there, authorized personnel only beyond this point?
Right.
Like, I'm not, just so you're aware, like, if I had seen a sign that said that for myself, I wouldn't have obviously
Okay.
been standing.
Yeah, usually this is chained off, but we just had a meeting here and people were like,
Oh, okay, all right. Well,
When is your next meeting? Your next city council
City council meeting is February, I think, 14th or.
Oh, we'd
It's
love
the-
to.
It's the third.
Is it open to the public?
Uh-huh.
Perfect. We'd love to. We'd
It's the
love to
third,
come and sit
Tuesday in
in.
February.
he was just practicing his speech.
Yeah, I was just practicing. I don't normally, Mayor, get to sit in front of a podium.
The city council will be up there. At public comment time, you can come up and make a public comment.
What do you get? 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 1 minute?
3 minutes, I think.
Yeah. Well, you got to keep it kind of short because there's generally lots of city business.
Yes, yeah, and that because we only going to have one meeting in February, it'll be a pretty full agenda.
Yeah.
And do you also have the option to Zoom the meeting as well?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah, we don't want to, be jerks. We just like to folks know. Of course, you're a mayor.
I think you have to understand when all of a sudden somebody comes in with cameras and stuff walking around, everybody's concerned. What are these people doing here?
Well, they shouldn't, right? Because it's a beautiful public building.
Because we know, you know who you are, okay? But we get people, transient people coming in here and causing havoc. So we have to be careful who we let in here.
Well, yeah,
it's not who we let in here, but when people
right?
are
No,
here,
I understand.
we have to be careful where they're going.
And even people that are homeless. So just so you understand, because someone is homeless, that's not grounds for them to be trespassed. I understand if they're committing a crime or they're vandalizing or if anyone's doing any of that. But I understand what you're saying. If we walk in here, you just see someone with the cameras. You don't know who we are. But when we walk in here, we don't necessarily know who you guys either. It's a city funded building, and we just like to come in and take pictures. And you being the mayor, we just like you to know, so your subordinates know, and then all your staff knows that.
And that's fine. And I think the thing is, if you just basically said, "Hey, this is we're here, and this is why we're here. Don't be alarmed. We're not nefarious people in any way."
I was taking pictures.
Pardon?
I said I was taking pictures with one of your staff members.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And also, as well as we don't know who you are. So, you tried touching him earlier. So, someone who didn't, say who they were, who works for the city, touching someone's personal space.
Well,
or
I
body
didn't. I was just mostly had my hands
Okay.
out directing.
Are you Italian? I speak with my hands. Are you Italian? You're honorary Italian for the day, because at first I was like,
Italian food, if that helps.
I do too.
No, you're right. Listen, we just like to make sure that a lot of brave Americans, men and women, and I'm sure plenty from Rio Vista and all of the wars that we've been involved in, have made personal sacrifice, and some the ultimate sacrifice, to make sure that people have freedom of the press. And part of the First Amendment is the right to redress your grievances. So, and we like to do that, and sometimes we don't like to answer questions, and I understand that might be kind of taboo for some of the folks seeing us coming in, and I would say that, we're not rude, we don't yell. If they say, "Oh, no, can we help you?" we say, "No, we're good," or if we have a question, "Excuse me," like we did with the, what is encroaching permits, they asked it, but we're just here to come in and take some pictures. There's no reason to be alarmed, and I would suggest in the future, if someone comes in, if you just say, "Is there anything we can help you with?" and they say no, and then there's nothing else that needs to be said to them, because then if they need something, the ball's in their court to come back and speak to you.
It's just that you have to understand that we have people that do come in here for malicious purposes, and so we have to be careful.
Has that happened in the past?
Yes.
And
so that's why people get a little nervous about of somebody just dropping in and we're not sure who they are.
Like loitering and stuff like that?
No loitering, just looking. I want to find this mirror because I have get in the face kind of a thing, or I want to find this. I want to get. And they're getting very aggressive people coming in, and so you're concerned because there's a lot of people.
Of course, it's a balancing act. You have to protect your community and your staff.
Well, we do, and I think that's what you see when you see people being maybe a little standoffish and wondering who. Once they know who you are, it's fine. I don't think anybody has an issue with what you're doing. I don't have an issue with what you're doing.
Okay, perfect.
I didn't catch their names, but there were 2 employees of yours that were exceptional. One has been working here for about a month. She had beautiful nails. And then the other one had this beautiful, friendly
nice young lady
smile.
sitting at the first office,
Light
first
brown
desk to the
hair.
left.
Okay.
Very, very kind.
Very nice, yes.
So we're nice people. We just like to come in and take some pictures. Yeah, we got off on the wrong foot, but we talked it out. It's good, and I'd love to come by a city council meeting and and just hear some of the
you're certainly welcome
business?
to do that. They start at 6.
He gets a
So-
little
Perfect.
stage fright, so he was practicing.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, it's intimidating to get this big thing. Could I maybe sit up there when I address city council, just because if I pretended everyone,
No,
well,
I'm
you
not
can't
even
pretend,
supposed to technically
you
be
can't
back here.
pretend people are in their underwear nowadays because everyone's very woke.
No, typically, I mean, we don't let people, you know, the chain will be up here, and you don't
Gotcha.
let people
Yeah.
be on
Perfect.
here. Just because we've been intimidated.
Right. And now that you say
course.
something, I see the notch for the chain, you know.
Well, of course, sometimes, you know, you have to make tough decisions, and something that might be better for the gander but not good for one goose, if you would, you know, can upset one person if it affects them. And I've seen city, you know, any type of meeting where people get upset that this just happened to them or their property, and then, you know, they come in, and I can understand that, but we're just no ill intent. We're just here to take some pictures.
Well, we have First Amendment rights too, you know, and we want to make sure we're safe.
Yeah, well, so when you're of course, you have First Amendment rights. When you're working in a government capacity, your First Amendment rights are almost non-existent. You know, like you can't even have free speech technically, like flying separate flags. But of course, you have the right to secure your building and make sure your staff
We have a right
is safe.
to feel safe. In
Yeah,
our
of course. Everyone should feel safe in their work environment.
And that's,
whether it
I
be-
think, all we're saying.
Yeah.
That's what we're concerned about.
Well, I appreciate it. Thanks, Mayor.
Yeah, and your view is beautiful. Do you take walks
It
on your
is.
break and
It is,
things
yeah.
like that? Because I
mean,
would.
It's a gorgeous view. It's a
Better
gorgeous
view than Ileton.
Yeah, well.
He knows exactly what we're referencing too.
Did you know property is very cheap in Ileton?
Well, there's a reason.
Well, it's very nice to meet
Nice
you.
to meet you,
Thanks
too.
for being so nice.
So much.
This is.
All right, take care. Thank
Okay, you guys
you.
take care too.
Wonderful day.
Is that the nice lady?
No, that one was.
If that's her, she was very helpful. Oh, that was someone different.
Hi.
Hi. Good.
This is this our waterfront area
Oh,
here.
right there. That was the nice woman. She's in the beige part.
Yeah. So we have a great view of the river. That's the Rio Vista Bridge. And
Where does that go? Is that the Ileton? Is that the only crossing?
No, that's Highway 12. They'll take you all the way down to Lodi.
Oh, okay.
Lodi,
Okay.
and then if you go further, like what, that way, it's.
Well,
go
then
to
there's
Pittsburgh
160 that goes this way. 160 goes kind of north to south. That's the one that'll take you up to Ileton.
But if you go the opposite direction, it takes you like Pittsburgh or something like that,
It'll
right?
take you to Antioch,
Yeah.
and Pittsburgh, and all that.
Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate
Thank
your
you.
Guys be
time.
good.
You have a great day. Thanks
too.
for the information.
Right.
Take
Thank
care. So guys, it started kind of rough, but you know, we can give them the opportunity to chill out a little bit. He wanted to touch me. I was about to and I'm thinking to myself, did you see me? I was like, oh, he's an old man.
You're like, don't you touch me.
Don't do it, buddy. I'm just not in the mood to have to deal with Grandpapa today.
Well, that's the reason we stopped you today.
Yeah, well, catch you in the next one. That's the reason I stopped you today.